Got a little update for my 2005 Yukon. It came with two 12-volt outlets, and they are always hot, so they're just direct to the battery. So that means like if you have something in there and it's got a little light on it, it's draining your battery. This is a variation. I like these ones with the 4. That way, whatever cable you've got, you know that you'll have enough outlets. I'm actually doing 2 of them in here, so I'll have potential of charging 8 devices at once. These have an on and off. I'm leaving the cover on this one because I imagine I won't be using it much, but this one I just left the cover off. I made this little harness here. It comes with 2 of them and with a little inline fuse here for the power and then for the ground. Combined the 2 harnesses into just 2 connections instead of 4. All right, so this is the setup that you might have. These are the plugs to your regular sockets. They come out pretty easy. In a vehicle that hasn't been messed with, these will have power to them all the time. You can just cut the connectors off and connect them power to ground if you want. You can convert this circuit, so you cut the orange wires and twist them together and run a new wire to a fuse in here that goes to a switched circuit. You can get an add a fuse and just piggyback on some. So here's my other vehicle I can show you. So I put one of these in here too. This one just has 2 outputs. And the reason that I did it was I put my dash cam in and I wanted it to just turn on and start recording with the key every time I turn the key on. Show you. It's just one of those add a fuse things, fuse taps. And then that whole thing will be switched. And I usually do that, but this one was just deleted and I have no idea what they did. So I'm just gonna tuck these out of the way forever. We don't need you. Now I've got a bunch of red wires. Actually, I think what I did is I left the black on the end of this one to remind me that it's ground. I think I'm gonna cut that off and just use the red wire. I know that's not the way to do it, but I just don't like too many connections and I have no idea what's going on under here. Usually if you see electrical tape, that means the wires are twisted together. Maybe they're soldered, but it's not worth looking. So I'm just gonna cut that off, hook up my ground, and then do the same with the power here. All those down there I've tied together were outputs to some hater lights out front, but I have aimed my headlights so I don't get haters, and I didn't need my hater lights anymore. So those are doing nothing now. They're disconnected at both ends, but they're already run, so I'm gonna leave them in there just in case I decide to put fog lights in or something and I want them on a switch. Got to use these heat shrink connectors. They're the best thing since sliced bread. Remember, that's the ground, even though it's red. I'm done. That's how it's going to be. So we're going to tuck it in nice. Let that wire fall below. And there we go. No pinches. Coming together.